Transformers 96 here with another video review where we talk about a newly shown product, and this time we have one of two of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures from Marvel Legends. Obviously they won't be exclusive to San Diego anymore, but this first one is a movie set from Logan, and it's Logan and Charles Xavier. So this is an exciting two-pack. The other set that was shown is also X-Men related, but it is a comic pack. It's the Hellfire Club. I will be making a separate video talking about that one too. Just some of the details for this. Obviously, with Comic-Con no longer happening this year, this will not be released at the convention. It'll be released just on Hasbro Pulse's website. And they didn't give a date for when this will go on pre-order or order, but it will be in September. So we'll know that within 2 months we'll be able to order this. And I'm hoping, because although, you know, whenever they do their drop on their website for that year's convention exclusives, typically it can be very hard to get. The site will like crash. You'll get it in your cart, but you won't be able to check out. It'll be a nightmare. However, we might have a better chance of actually being able to get it, since obviously they don't need a certain percentage to be sold at the convention. They'll just 100% be sold on Hasbro Pulse, so there should be the inventory hopefully to cover the demand, but we'll see. But let's talk about this set. It's a cool set. You know, I definitely want Logan figures. Very happy to finally get them, even if it is years late, of course. I'm talking about Wolverine to start off with. Looking like a good figure. He's definitely not the gem of the set, though. But Wolverine is a nice figure. He's got a screaming head sculpt, which I like, with some blood marks. And he's got a very solemn, grim head sculpt, which obviously, you know, fits the character in the film better. But I think that both head sculpts look okay. The grim one looks a lot better than the angry one, though. And maybe in person the angry one will look better. I watched the live stream where they announced all of this, and they did say that in person it looks really good. So we'll see, you know. But overall, I think that the face sculpts are a little when it comes to Wolverine. The solemn one is definitely the winner of the two, in my opinion, though. You get a set of Relax Palms. They said that they included that because then you can have him pushing around Charles, which I think is kind of funny. Then he has 2 sets of claws, just a regular set and a bloody claw set, which is really cool. That's something that's pretty necessary for this film, of course, and it's the first time that they've ever done that, movie or comic, giving you a blood-splattered claws, which I think is neat. The figure himself, I believe, is just there's portions of it just reused. I want to say that the legs are reused. However, there's a lot of wrinkling at the bottom there. That almost looks new, but I'm not sure. I could easily see the arms and legs being reused. The torso does look new, though, of course, with the sculpted detail of the shirt. That's all new. And then the jacket itself, that might be new too, or it might be reused. It looks a little bulkier than your typical one, which is kind of why I think that it might be new. So I just want to get a drink of water. Moving over to Xavier, this is a phenomenal looking figure. I really think that it's solid. The head sculpt is awesome. It really looks like Patrick Stewart. I think that the extra detail when it comes to the paint that they've applied to give him that worn look, I think that like brings out the detail in the face to make it look even better, because I assume it's the same face sculpt that's coming with the younger version of him, but with the older kind of details on it, it really makes it look good. They showed another shot of it where it looked just as good too. It's kind of all angles, really solid head sculpt, which is awesome. You have kind of a newly sculpted kind of sweater section for him, and then his legs, I assume, are the same as Wolverine here. And then he does come with a wheelchair. Now, what they did say, which, you know, makes a little bit more sense, is that with the Magneto and Xavier 2-pack that I talked about just recently when that was shown, I was really disappointed and confused as to why Xavier came with just a plain wheelchair and not the, you know, like Professor X wheelchair. It just didn't make any sense. They explained that that's because of this set, that they, you know, we're going to use the same wheelchair for both sets, so they went with this one so that it would be accurate for this set rather than the other. Personally, I would prefer them using the Professor X wheelchair, even if they had to do it for this set too. That's just a better wheelchair to get, I think. This one's so plain, and it obviously fits, you know, Logan, but for me personally, I'd much rather have the, you know, X-Men wheelchair. I think that would have been better. It's a shame that they didn't want to sculpt 2. Another thing that they could have done to kind of even it out, I think, is have the whole base of it be exactly the same for both packs, but change out the wheels. So with this set, give it this wheel, and then with the other set, give it the wheel that has the X in it. That would have been a nice way to kind of pamper both needs. And with these sets being $5 per figure more expensive than your average Marvel Legends figure, I think that they could have afforded. They could have probably done a new wheelchair for both sets. But even if not, at least just the interchangeable wheels I think would have been really nice. But this is a good looking set. I think Wolverine looks quite good, and Xavier looks tremendous. And it's just such a cool movie that I didn't think I was going to get any figures for. I'm quite happy with it in general. I think that this set as a 3-pack would have been really great with Laura, X-23. So who knows, maybe there's some issue with licensing when it comes to kids. It might be harder to get a license for that. I don't know, but I would have loved a figure of her to be included with this set. Nonetheless, though, 2 great figures, and I'm very much looking forward to the set. So let me know what you guys think of this new kind of San Diego Comic-Con, if you will, exclusive. So basically Hasbro Pulse exclusive now convention 2-pack featuring Logan and Professor X. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.